Hi guys, welcome to Kim's class. Today's lesson is going to be about friends and neighbors. But before we begin, I want to tell you something very exciting. So those worksheets that you see during my videos, you can now access for free. So click on this link and you can get access to those worksheets if you'd like to work with them while you're watching the video. You can also find these worksheets and other videos and activities on my website at kimsclass.com. But let's go ahead and begin today's lessons. The objective for today says, I know the meaning and can pronounce 10 vocabulary words commonly used with neighbors. Do you have neighbors? Do you like your neighbors? I hope so. The next objective says, I can correctly use these 10 vocabulary words in a paragraph. Sound good? Let's get started. So on the screen here, you see some vocabulary words. Let's go ahead and practice pronouncing these vocabulary words. The first word is appreciates. You say it, appreciates. The next word is owe. You say it, owe. Owe means to be under obligation to pay someone or repay someone. The next word is come over. Come over. Come over means go to someone's house to visit. The next word is favor. You say it, favor. Favor means an act of kindness beyond what is due or what is usual. The next word is complain. You say it, complain. Complain means to express dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. The next word is noisy. You say it, noisy. Noisy describes a person or a thing that makes loud sounds. The next word is borrow. You say it, borrow. Borrow means to take with permission and the promise to return or give it back. The next word is noise. Noise is a loud sound. The next word is lend. You say it, lend. Lend means to give something to someone and you know it will be returned. Lend. The last word is broken. You say it, broken. Broken is describing something that does not work properly. Broken. Now that you've seen these words and hopefully pronounced them with me, we're going to try an activity to see if you are paying attention to the definitions of these words. On your screen, you will see each of the 10 vocabulary words and you will see definitions. Now the definitions are not next to the word. you're going to have to match the vocabulary word with its definition. In a minute, you're going to pause your video, complete the activity, then play the video again, and I'll go over the answers. Got it? All right, go ahead and pause your video now. All right, class, let's see how we did. Were you able to match the vocabulary word with the definitions? On your screen, you see the answers, but let's go over them one more time. Appreciates, to be grateful or thankful for. Owe, to be under obligation to pay or repay. Come over, go to someone's house to visit. Favor, an act of kindness beyond what is due or usual. Complain, express dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. Noisy, describes a person or thing that makes loud sounds. Borrow, to take with permission with the promise to return. Noise, loud sounds. Lend, to give something that will be returned. Broken, describing something that does not work properly. Before we move on to the next activity with these words, I want to call your attention to something that even English speakers sometimes confuse. That's the word borrow versus lend. So let's think about this. Borrow means to take. So if you're going to take something from someone and give it back, that's borrow. The word lend is to give something that will be returned. So think about it this way. I give my neighbor a cup of milk. My neighbor borrows a cup of milk. Lend means give, and borrow means take. And also you'll see that there's the word noisy, which is an adjective that describes something, and the word noise, which is a noun. Got it? All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take those 10 vocabulary words and see if we can put them in a paragraph. Sometimes it's easy to match definitions, but a little more difficult to see if we can put them in context. So on your screen, you see a paragraph about Rosa and Joanna. They're neighbors. I want you to take those 10 vocabulary words and see if you can put them in the right place. Pause your video while you're completing this paragraph, then turn it back on and I'll give you the answers. Got it? Good. Go ahead and pause your video now. All right, class, let's look and see how we did. Rosa and Joanna are neighbors. Rosa calls Joanna because she needs a favor. The smoke alarm in Rosa's hallway is beeping. She doesn't think it is broken. She just needs to change the battery. But the ceiling in the hallway is too high. Rosa asks to borrow Joanna's ladder. Joanna says, "Sure, I can lend you the ladder. If you want, my son Luis will come over and help you." Rosa says, "I owe you one." This means she appreciates Joanna and Luis's help, and she will do a favor for them in the future. Next, Joanna tells Rosa about their noisy neighbors. The neighbors had a party on Friday night. Because of the noise, Joanna and her family could not sleep. Rosa tells Joanna that she should complain to the apartment manager. So class, how did you do? I bet you did great. Let's go ahead and look at the lesson objectives for today and see how we did. The first objective says, I know the meaning and can pronounce 10 vocabulary words commonly used with neighbors. We practiced that, didn't we? The second objective says, I can correctly use those 10 vocabulary words in a paragraph. We did that too. So class, that's the lesson for today. But before we go, I want to remind you of a few things. First, if you're interested in working on some of these worksheets while you see the video, make sure you click on this link and it will take you to these worksheets for free. Second, you can find other videos and other activities on my website at kimsclass.com. So as we say goodbye, I have 4 quick requests. First, make sure that you like this video. Second, click on the subscribe button so that every time I post a new video, you'll get notified. Third, if you think others may enjoy these videos as much as I hope you did, share it with them. And lastly, write me a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. But for now, I have to go. I hope you know what a blessing it is to see you here in Kim's class. Thank you for allowing me to come on this journey with you to learn English. Hope to see you soon.